It's Wednesday. It's time for another Bill's Corner. Took a pause last week to bring you a little bit of the good stuff as next level scouts and our recruits were out doing some Habitat for Humanity. And now we're back into it. Highlight film for college football coaches. We come to the end as we move backwards in the defense and now reach the final grouping, which is the defensive backs, the secondary. Now, what college football coaches look for first and foremost, right off the top with your video, big hits, big plays. Big hits, big plays. Big hits, big plays. Let's get into it. Well, I switched locations on you. That's what happens when you are a dad on call. Nonetheless, defensive backs, let's hit it. So, since we are one day away from the 2022 NFL Draft in Las Vegas, I wanted to share something recent related to the defensive back prospects. Just a few days ago, NFL Network draft analyst Bucky Brooks was discussing one of, if not the top safety in this year's draft, Mr. Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. And in regards to Mr. Hamilton and some of the great qualities he possesses, Bucky Brooks said, in today's game, as a safety, you got to be able to thump and you got to be able to swipe. I want you to keep that in mind as the information I'll provide you here today is all important. But as our game evolves, so must you. Thus, any film where you are thumping or swiping should absolutely be included. Additionally, as you progress in this game, continue working on your thumping and swiping prowess. Okay, one quick note on camera angles and why they matter for the videos you DBs take. You want to have a mix of highlights with the camera facing you and somewhere it's facing behind you. This will allow you to show your full body size and how you break from multiple looks. Okay? DBs, start with the big plays. Show plays where you break up passes, get interceptions from your ball hawking capabilities, and or create opportunities for your teammates to have success and make a big play. Follow that up with big hits. Show that you can get off blocks and certainly can tackle in the open field and can lay some wood. Safeties, this is where you need to get loud. Next, you should show that you can recognize what's happening before it happens and can react appropriately. Showing plays where said recognition is visible and how it leads to making a good play is imperative. Also, can you walk down a ball carrier or a wide receiver? Show you know how to cover by jamming the receiver at the line, backpedaling, having good hip flips, and knowing the route tree. Cornerbacks have to show that they can play well in man-to-man. You're on an island. Can you make the reads? Can you close the gap when you have to? And in zone coverage, do you know your responsibilities? And are you able to transition with players in and out of your zone and still keep it locked down? Offering coaches supplementary footage with competition camp footage, especially one-on-one drills, as well as 7-on-7 tape, and drill videos is an absolute must for you defensive backs. Key drills to include the short and long W drill, the weave drill, the pedal and full open drill, which players also run during the combine. Okay, defensive backs, in your drill video, you should be focusing on having the proper stance, good footwork, fluid hips, quickness, speed, and explosiveness throughout all the tape you provide. Your drill videos should include about 2 to 3 reps per drill and should be 2 to 4 minutes max in length. As always, I'll post example of these DB drills to use as a reference on our YouTube channel, NXT LVL Scouts with an S. And that wraps up position by position highlight videos for college coaches. Next week, we'll talk a little bit about college visits, official and unofficial, and what you need to know before you get there. Thanks again. Have a great week.